Lads, this video is sponsored by my good buddies at Man Cave Collectibles. They sent me all of this gear for the wall a few months ago. Can't lie, I have milled through the bacon fries and scampi fries. Fat bastard. Then I actually met the lads in Waterford and they hooked me up. A few more, you can see the bottom of the wall under here needs a few more signs. They hooked me up. You got the Darth Vader, Captain Morgan, Guinness, of course it's Guinness, Powers Whiskey. These are all tin signs. These are only all about 10 or 15 quid, they're quite light. Then you get to the heavy duty, the no messing around, the cast iron signs. You'd fucking kill a man with that. Someone enters your house, put that over his head, he's gone. 3 cast iron signs, all Guinness. Heavy duty, but they still go on the wall, trust me. This bullshit corner sign ain't budging. It's been there a few months and that was definitely put up by a cowboy, aka me. The Guinness clock, the toucans, up the Royals, Kilkenny sign, flags, the lot. So yeah lads, get over to mancavecollectibles.ie, hit them up on Instagram, use the code GURU to get 10% off. These boys have supported the channel in the past, so I need you to support them. Use the code GURU to get 10% off. Good luck, enjoy the video. Right lads, I'm in Waterford, the Daisha, the home of John Milan and Blah Bread. A very special place in my heart for Waterford, considering my own dear mother is from here. Back to the motherland, back on Waterford soil. Let's see what the pubs have to offer. Pub 1 of Waterford, Tully's. A highly requested. I think J.K. Walsh's was the most requested, but I feel like that was because apparently they serve the pint in this tankard glass, which should be sweet. But Tully's here, Tom Mars right behind, so it's looking like a good day ahead.
There is no place for little monkey in this town. Nobody like to be in my place instead of me, cause nobody go crazy when I'm begging on the
Tully's, we get straight in. There's always this argument goes on, is the first pint of the day the best? We'll never know. Obviously, just came down here 2 hours to Waterford. First one's clearly going to be good, so looks creamy, looks decent. All style glass. Sure, listen. Solid first pint. Tasty enough. Not the thickest pint I've ever had in my life, but not the worst. Good and cold. Looks very good. Stick is going to be good. Do you want to be on camera?
We don't mind, honestly, we don't mind.
Skip over to the boys here, sponsoring the video. Sean and Sean, Man Cave Collectibles, sponsoring the video, but brought me some more signs and all that stuff. So yeah, shout out to the lads, but back to the pint. Unexpected tunes in here. Was expecting just outlad tunes. We got some vibey, sort of Rasta, God knows what you'd call it, but it's cool. Kind of hipstery, old man merged into one kind of pub. So you can see by the signs behind me, it's, yeah, cool pub. Definitely gonna pass the steak test. Happy enough with that. Yeah, good taste, just could be a tiny bit thicker. Tiny bit thicker. What would you give it?
I'm not a Guinness drinker.
Are you only drinking it because I'm coming here?
I just said I'd start off kind of basically.
Guinness Guru's coming to meet us.
He's a big Guinness drinker. Seven and a half, I suppose. He used to work in a fancy restaurant, so that was all good.
Fair enough. Sean reckons 7.5. I'd give it, yeah, I had about 7, 8 in my mind. I'm going to stick to it. It doesn't quite reach the 8s just because slight lack of thickness, but good old pint, 7, 8, good start, Tully's.
Properly so.
Couple of months now,
February, January.
Okay, go.
Right lads, so we have a cheeky local sponsor this week. It's in the back of this place, The Great Escape. So we're going to go in, we're going to meet Mark, launch a few axes, we'll see what happens.
They come through like that, and what you want to do is to go at right height and into the board like that. Yes, well done.
Beast man.
Excellent. I'm going to show you the one-handed throw.
It's the exact same way.
Like that, and then just give it a go, yeah. You hit the bullseye.
Again, hit the bullseye.
So it's 5 for the bullseye, 3 for the next zone, and 1 for the outer zone. So what we want is a bullseye.
Right. It's the exact same shot, just actually go in.
Yeah. This time,
Scrap that
bring
one.
back the pace. Relax a bit, like you're holding a hurley.
Right. No oil,
Yeah. You're Waterford now, way.
Water in my blood.
Yes.
We'll take it.
Well done.
And if lads wanna, do you take, what's the biggest group you take?
So after 22nd October, we can take bigger groups again.
Yeah.
At the moment, the kind of restrictions to that, but after that, we're back to the normal big groups of any stags, hens,
Yeah.
fancy coming to Waterford.
And
we're
what's
able to take larger groups.
just hit up the Instagram or the website? Or
Axe Junkies on Instagram and Facebook, or axejunkies.ie online.
Axe it up. Pub 2, Thomas Mars, not sure what to call it. Pub steeped in history. Mark from the Axe Junkies place was telling us all about it. But we'll go in and see what it's like. I don't know if this is a go up and grab it yourself kind of spot. I feel like a bit prick just sitting here waiting for it. It doesn't feel like.
It's a bit of like, what did your last name die off kind of vibe?
Yeah. That good to go, yeah? Right lads, Tom Mars, Gas Ale Pub, walked in. You always have the stuff you lads don't see. You walk up to the barman, you're kind of looking at you, giving him the eyes, and then someone from the back of the pub shouts, "Yeah, better give him a good pint of Guinness, boy." And you know, you're off the hook. They know the crack. Don't have to give them the spiel. I'm gonna get straight into it. Decent pint. Very cool pub, very, very old. Which you love to see. The older the better, I say. Sure, Gravediggers what hasn't been changed in 180 years, still an incredibly popular pub, so don't go and changing anything in here, ever. Bit of golden brown playing in the background. Doesn't get much better. I feel like I'm back in the 40s or something. It's just old school, proper old school pub, Tom Mars. My mother actually said, "Jeez, I don't know if they'll even want you there in Tom Mars. It's that much of an old school spot." I probably should start talking about the pint. Stick is looking good temperature. 2 pubs down, 2 old style glasses, no mess in the Waterford. And people keep saying in the comments, "Would you ever shut up with the old style glass and get over it?" No, I simply won't. I will not back down. It's a hill I'm willing to die on. That is just a billion times better than that new glass. It's not even new anymore, it's coming up on 10 years old. But everyone knows it's better. Good pint. My mind is saying, is it better than Tully's? Probably slightly. Fun fact about this place. I think up until maybe 20 years ago, it was men only. Dead right, says you. Only joking. Relax. Run by a real old school family or something like that. Facts might be wrong, but yeah, real gentleman's men only spot up until about the year 2000-ish, and then it was taken over by women, and then women started being allowed in, which seems crazy. So if you came here in 1999 as a female, no thanks, love. On to the next one. I can't imagine going into a place where it's only blokes, but sure, listen. Stick is looking good. Yeah, we get in on that cat. Cat, aka Mrs. Guru, again behind the camera, playing a stormer. Some crew today. My mother drove me down. She wanted to come because we're going to Waterford. Mother drove me down. Cat, my girlfriend behind the camera, and me here. That's the Guru crew, lads. You think it's some big team of lads or something? No. Good pint. It actually improved as it went on. When I took the first up, and this is something, actually too much talking. Shut up and give it a score. First up I was like 7.98. By the end, 8.2. 8.2 for Mars. Right lads, JK Walsh's been told by everyone, the most recommended pub in Waterford by a good bit. I wouldn't say by far, by a good bit. Also been told they give you the Guinness in an L tankard glass. If I don't get it in the glass, I'll be devastated. But sure, we'll just have to see what happens. Let's go in.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
The magic tankard glass, I've heard a lot about it. JK Walsh is, like I said, most requested pub in Waterford by a good bit. Probably half the people who said go to JK Walsh's said go because they serve the Guinness in a tankard glass. Again, not sure if it's a Guinness glass. There's the Man Cave Collectible boys are still lurking around. They're drinking beers out of the same glass, so it must be the only glass they do. I don't know, but it's very cool. Yeah, shout out to All Things Guinness, who's mad on the glasses. He would love this. But let's have a go. This is wild. It's so different to the norm, but I love it. By the way, the inside is, well, they're strolling in, but I've been told the inside is closed. So we're sitting outside, but yeah, we'll see what the inside is like. I feel like I'm holding it like a weirdo. Jeez, that's good gear though. Oh, I was so focused on the glass, I forgot that I'm actually drinking Guinness. What was I doing initially, like a cup of tea? Hand around it, you gobshay. Right now, serious pint though. Not even a big first gulp, boy, I know already. Serious. Will you get stick on this thing? All will be revealed. Crowd around me gone silent. Shaking hands and kissing babies around here. Taking pictures. You know the crack. You know how it is. But yeah, I'm a big fan of this. This is a bit of me. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. Would the Guinness Ultras, would they say, what is that? I want my Guinness in an all-style Guinness glass. But you gotta respect it. I respect the shit out of this. I don't know that they even have Guinness glasses in there, but that's so cool. Because if I knew I was coming and I was getting this, but if you didn't know, you'd be going, what the fuck? But I think you'd be hooked. It's class. And there's the scoring. Don't get me started with the scoring system. Do I have to do a whole new tankard glass scoring system? No, I'm giving this a regular. I'm pretending it's in a normal glass, giving it a regular score. It's gonna be, it's good though. I don't know if it'll be any different in a Guinness glass, but it's good. People say I drink the pint way too quick to review it, but we're not gonna record for 20 minutes here, are we? So get it down you. Stick, okay. Very creamy, very tasty. My head is racing a million miles an hour with a score, like it's in this glass. It's crazy. If you've been watching this channel long enough, it's the first time I've ever, I tried one of these in the Gravediggers, first time I've ever been just, you go to the pub, there you go. Taste your Guinness. And I respect it. Score, oof, Jesus. Okay, a pin drop around here, let's. What are we talking? I can only go off the last point I had, right? Tom Mars, it's better than Tom Mars, better than Tully's. It's good to be better than those two, I have to say. JK Walsh's, even with the tankard glass, balls of steel. It's very good, creamy, tasty pint, 8.7. Big score. Big score, 8.7. Fair play, lads. Most recommended pint in Waterford. Thought maybe it's just because of the gimmicky glass. It's not. Serious pint of cream in there. 8.7. Fair play, lads. Where would you get it, lads? Stick on a tankard glass.
So this part of it was a shop. All the drawers where it had your your snuff, your Tato. The menu is here, which you can see, which all is in all the drawers that you can see. As you work along, they used to sell chocolate and weigh out all your scales.
But like, it's been operating as a pub for the last number of years. You just kept all that stuff. Yeah. That's very cool.
This is our whiskey kind of selection that we have here. These are the original taps.
Oh, that's what we're looking for now. That's the money. That's what they want to see.
Yeah. That's all original. Everything in here is original.
Since when?
1894, is it?
It's been inside as well.
Oh my god, that is cool. Great job.
And the original till is actually behind here as well. So that's the original till.
So that's the original till.
Yeah.
Is this 18? What is it?
1800s.
1800s.
Yeah.
Till. Fucking hell.
Yeah, so.
That is unbelievable. Yeah. Absolutely class. Brilliant. I'm just gonna get now. The most unbelievable part is these doors are here. See these closed doors? Used to be a grocer's. So the women would come in, do the shopping. How you, Nancy? There you go, there's your bit of chocolate. How are you going? Yeah. All the lads be in the back here, the doors would be closed, and the husband could be back here sucking pints and she'd never know. What's the crack with the half pint? Does it only pour a half pint or what?
Half pint was for the women, so it was.
For the women, sometimes they let women in.
So literally the women wouldn't even be allowed to drink from the same tap as the men?
No.
Absolutely hilarious.
And this is the half pint glass, it's a really smaller version of what you have.
And are those tankard glasses served since back in yonks ago? Unbelievable. That's a bit of history. Right lads, Jeff's. Pretty highly requested, not as much as Walsh's. We're in the real studenty area of Waterford City. Let's go into Jeff's, see what the pint is like. So we know Downs is closed on a Sunday. Jordan's just going to miss out. It's been a long day. Didn't get that many recommendations for Jordan's. There was way more for Jeff's, and we're just going to leave it here. This is going to be the last review. I can't really defend that glass. You saw me with the up close. It's what I've been schooled. What I used to say that was because the glass was wet before it was poured. But I'm told it's actually because the glass wasn't really cleaned right, so the glass is kind of dirty. And aesthetically, it just does not look good. I can't lie. Now, don't get me wrong, really famous pub. I've been in here before. Great for a late night spot. We're in the studenty area. But I no defending that, the look of that dirty glass on that pint. I don't even feel guilty saying that. Let's taste it. I mean, I can't, it's okay. These are the awkward ones, lads. This is crunch time. It's all well and good going through Waterford. 7.8, 8.2, 8.8 or whatever I gave Walsh's, and then it comes to, you get a not so great pint, and I did tell them what I was doing. They said fine. The only saving grace might be the shtick could be decent, and it's actually getting better. The second gulp was better than the first gulp, thank God, because I don't want to give this a terrible score. I don't want to give anywhere a terrible score. It's definitely improved since the first gulp, and the thing is about the dirty glass, that all goes away, so it actually could look like an incredible pint with a shtick at the end, but we'll see. Probably will, but it's improved. Won't lie. First gulp, I had it in the 6s. It's probably just about bumped its way up to the 7s. Shtick is looking very good, but then it's the whole thing of, people say that kind of bubbly, whatever you want to call it, at the start makes it a dirty glass. But if it's dirty glass, how's it got good shtick? I need to go back to school. Very good shtick at the end, thankfully. I had 6.8 in mind. It's bumped up to a 7 flat. Just about scraped itself a 7 for Jeff's. And yeah, listen lads, that's from Waterford again. Apologies to Jordan's, not going to make it there, but wasn't really that recommended, so I don't feel too bad. Walsh is by far the highlight of the whole day. The tankard glass, balls of steel, just fucking, we don't give a bollocks. You saw inside, great pub. Waterford, it's been good. 4 solid pubs. Again, my motherland. Ma'am, I hope I did you proud. I know you watch me videos, even though you say I curse too much, but fuck it, YOLO, be grand. See you next week lads, up the day, chef.